Hello and welcome everyone to my channel Code with Ease by Varsha. So we are doing a series on the HackerRank's 3 months preparation kit. So today we are going to solve this question called Mars exploration. So here's the problem statement. There is a space explorer ship that has crashed on Mars and they're sending a series of SOS messages to Earth for help. Letters in the messages are altered by radiation. So what we have to do is you are given a string in which some of the letters are distorted. So as we can see in this message, original message should be SOS and SOS. Over here it is SOS and TOT, which means two of the messages characters are changed in the transit. So what we have to do is, given a string like this where we have distorted letters of the SOS, we have to return how many numbers of letters have changed during the transmission. So we have to return an int given a string as the input. So what can be the approach for solving this? Here's one explanation that is given over here, that if this is the string and the length of the string is 12, which means there are 4 SOS messages that are sent. But over here, as we can see, there are 3 letters which were wrongly sent, and we have to, if we replace those 3, we can get all the SOS messages in the correct order. So given this, what we can do is, we know that SOS will be one single pattern altogether. Like the string should be like SOS, the letters of SOS should be in the same order. If they're not in the same order, we are not going to count that as one single message. So every time the order is broken is when we can increment our count, which is the count which we are going to return. For example, if the letter I am at, if it is not equal to S, and also the next letter is not equal to O, and the next letter is not equal to S, means I plus 1 and I plus 2. If these 3 letters are not equal to S, O, S respectively, I'll keep on increasing the counters. So let's write the code for this. So first I'll use a counter which we are going to return. So I'm just going to set this to 0. So we are going to traverse to the length of the string, I less than S dot length. And now instead of doing I plus plus, I'm going to skip 3 letters. So I will do I plus equal to 3. Because in every iteration, we are going to check the value of I, the value of I plus 1 and I plus 2. We'll say if S dot char at of I is not equal to capital S, then we will increase the count. At the same time, we are going to have a separate independent if. We are going to again check if S dot char at I plus 1. Remember that we are going to check this in one single value of I only, the respective value of I and I plus 1. If this I plus 1 is again not equal to capital O, then also increase the count. And similarly, if S dot char at I plus 2 is not equal to S again, then count plus plus. So this we will do. And then again I will get incremented by 3. So it will be I 0, 1, 2 we have already checked. Now I equal to 3. Then 3, 4, 5. Then again I will get incremented to 6. So in that way we are going to do. Why we are independently increasing the count? Because as I mentioned, if there is a break in the pattern, something like for example I have SSS, OOO, and then again SOS. Okay. So although SOS is the pattern which we are looking for, all the other characters wherever you see, those are the distorted letter. Instead of 3S over here, it should ideally be SOS. So over here one O. So over here one O is needed. So if S is equal to S, but the second S is not equal to O, but the third S is equal to S. So over here, what is the wrong message that has to be changed? I mean, what is the number of character which has to be replaced? Only one. Okay, in the second case again, S is equal to S, O is equal to O, but the third O is not needed. We need a S over here. So how many letters have to change? 1. So this is the reason why we are independently incrementing the counts. So finally, after we are done with the for loop, we are going to return the count. Let's run the code and submit. Cool. So this is all about the question, Mars exploration. See you guys in the next video.